ろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。
皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
アリです。私のチャンネルへようこそ。Today, we are in Daikanyama, the sun is shining, and we are joined by the lovely Elena-san. Thank you for joining today.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. Finally we met.
Yes, this has been a long time in the making, so we're very excited to be meeting today. And I'd like to share Elena's journey living in Japan, her interesting stories, and some insight that she has as a foreigner in Japan. So before we begin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, 私の名前はエレナです。ロイシ駅とニュージーランドに住んでいます。今、ずっと前に日本に来ました。英語の先生です。エンターテインメント仕事をしています。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。すごい上手、日本語。
まだまだ。
All right, so would you like to tell me a little bit about your family history or, you know, where you associate with in terms of country?
Actually, originally I'm Russian, but my family immigrated to New Zealand about 30 years ago. And the first time I came to Japan, about maybe 12 years ago.
Why did you come to Japan in the first place?
First time I came to Japan, I was married. Yeah, but after 8 years we divorced, unfortunately, and during that time I traveled to Australia, came back to Japan, went to Australia, came back to Japan.
Okay.
And finally, 2017 I get back to Japan, and I met I think perfect person for me. He's actually Indian.
Okay.
もともとインド人です。今日本人です。
Okay.
He changed his nationality. He is here for 22 years.
Wow.
And he speaks very fluent.
Lovely. Do you speak Japanese together?
I'm trying, but we still, like, it's like a habit. When you start to speak English, you'll all the time speak English.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, let's speak Japanese. He said, no, yada, yada. Let's speak English.
I see. Okay.
I don't want to forget my English skills.
Yeah. Really interesting story. You sound like you have a lot of countries experience.
Yeah.
Yes. But you talk quite a lot about how it's sort of about like Japan and Australia. Could you talk a little bit about the differences you feel between these two countries, like the things that really struck you?
Yeah, actually, I didn't study Japanese for many years. Like, people surprised. You came here 12 years ago, but you didn't study Japanese. Why? Because I couldn't accept this culture, honestly. I thought it's quite far away from me, and maybe I'm not for a while here. Maybe I will migrate some other country, so I will get back to my own country. And at the beginning, relations with my husband were nice, like, but at the end, he tried to teach me, you have to become more Japanese. You have to change your community. Like, you should make only Japanese friends. You should be Japanese. And after maybe 5 years, I went to Australia. Like, I went for 3 months every year to stay there.
Okay.
And that time I felt like I can breathe. I feel freedom. I feel like it's like all the time shining. It's sunny day like today. And I decided to move to Australia for 1 year. And I came there and I stayed on the Gold Coast, and it was a lovely time. Yes, I make a lot of friends. I felt like I have so much freedom and happiness. But there is something bring me to Japan after 1 year, and I get back. And I met my husband. Yes, and he stayed, and he said, please stay, don't get back.
It sounds as though like you came to Japan and you weren't really coming to Japan like for you were coming because of your previous marriage.
Yeah.
And so like maybe this time around like you were a bit more able to embrace the Japanese way, like to learn from it and grow from it, because you've like found the right person to grow with.
Yes, I think I was not ready for grow up with that person exactly. Like I don't think it was a proper person for me. Like different planets, different culture, different way. Like for me, it's important values, vision, lifestyle.
Right.
Same way in a life, personally. Because if you don't feel support from your partner, and it's not your soulmate, you don't feel like it's your soulmate, you have no like a really partnership, There are no future, and I knew that this relation had ended.
I think coming to a country that is completely foreign to you and knowing that your relationship just like isn't going to work, that must be like another reason why you don't want to embrace the culture.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Yes, I think if I met this husband, maybe I would fall in love to Japan.
Yes, I see.
I wanted to move seriously.
You probably just wanted to move away from this like difficult relationship,
I wanted to run,
right?
yes,
Not Japan itself.
Yes, probably. I wanted just run because of this. Like, maybe he was like the face of Japan. I don't know how to explain.
No, I understand. Like you were associating all this negative like relationship with Japan, but now you found your true love. You share Japan like as a part of your relationship.
Because he accepts this culture and he fell in love from the beginning to this culture, and he supported me. He said, "You have to grow up on yourself. I will support you. I will push you to study Japanese. I will push you to accept this culture. I will show you like lovely country." Like when I met my husband, everything changed. He showed me the best part of Japan, and I met so many lovely people.
Good.
Yeah,
maybe like your heart is open, so you can go towards these good experiences. Whereas like before, you were like, I don't like Japan, and you were a bit more closed. Maybe. Yeah.
Probably. I was close with it. I don't want to accept.
So what did your husband show you? What do you think like helped you to fall in love with Japan through his encouragement?
Well, first of all, he introduced so many good people. He showed me Okinawa, Yamagata, so many
Okay, yeah.
in Japan.
Where's the best place that you've been to?
Okinawa.
Okinawa, okay.
I love Okinawa.
Which island did you go to?
We went to Nakijin village, and it was so peaceful with people, and we could swim.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh my God, so nice. And it's so pure. Umi wa kirei.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
And went to Yamagata. Yamagata also, but in winter time, of course, because like there's a skiing area and so much snow. And people are nice, open-minded also.
Okay. It's so diverse, isn't it? Like, you're talking about beaches and then skiing. Like, how can one country have all these beautiful things?
Yeah, I know. It's so nice, so lovely.
How about Japanese food? What's your feeling about Japanese food?
Japanese food is lovely because there's so many variety of Japanese food. Sashimi. This is the best for me personally. Like sashimi.
I cannot understand why someone's like, raw fish. Because I think like a few people in my country, they don't like it. I don't understand. I'd rather like the fresh sashimi than like, like a greasy fish and chips kind of thing.
Yeah, there's so many variety and natto.
Natto.
I eat natto every morning.
Oh, how healthy.
Yeah.
I like natto, but like I think first thing in the morning, I'm European, I need something like a little bit sweet flavor. So natto is a little bit too much of a good thing, but I think it's such a good like habit to be in.
Yes, it's really nice.
Don't you feel like life is so much easier though living here when you accept it? Like, I think when you're resisting something, you're like, oh, I don't want to speak the language, I don't want to eat this food, but now you can just like open up and be free and learn so many amazing things.
Yeah, I understand that when I get back again to Japan, and I feel more safety and convenient in Japan,
Yeah, and it's a deeper level of safety. It's difficult to explain, but like this deep feeling of life is safe. Not just like I am safe, but like life is secure.
Life is secure for sure. Even in New Zealand last time when I went, my brother told me, when I walk with my dog, it was like 10 or 11 at night, and there's two guys behind me, so just followed.
Oh no.
And I was supposed to get back because it's scary. It's never happened in Japan.
Yeah.
And I compare, yes, right, Japan is really nice, it's safety.
You kind of like get used to that safety, and it's like it's a luxury that we don't recognize because we have it like every day here, But when I go back to like my country, it's like, wow, okay, don't show your iPhone, like don't show money on the street, like always be careful. Yeah, you have to be like tense, right? Good. All right. Well, thank you so much. So much information and very, very interesting. And I hope that your life in Japan continues to bring you exciting new things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish you too.
Thank you.
Happy life in
Thank
Japan.
you. Do you have any social media platforms that people
Yes,
can
I
find
have
you?
Instagram. It's Instagram. It's Elena and 888.
Okay, lovely. So please do check Elena's channel. The link is below. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elena, for joining.
Yeah.
And until next time, sayonara.